Hey guys, this is Yana from Facebook, and this is like take two. I have a special guest coming on today, so we're waiting for her to hop on. We're having technical difficulties with the Facebook Live, but I'm super excited because she's in another part of the world, and I get to interview her because of this feature that Facebook has on now. So I hope everyone stays on. I am about to welcome her on and invite her to the broadcast again. Hey, everybody. It's beautiful out here in Orlando, Florida. I'm super excited. What do you mean, no volume? Can everybody hear me? Okay. Let me see. All right, Erika is saying inviting. It should say join right now. Awesome. You guys can hear me. All right, Erika, do you see the thing that says inviting? Well, it says join. Oh my God, take two. Let's try this again. I hope she can come on. I wanted to interview her so that she can share her story and share a little bit about what's going on in her life and how she was able to do this. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm trying to get her on. Hello, everyone, for hopping on. I'm waiting for her. It says inviting. Strong woman here. I got to the pleasure of getting to know her over Facebook, and I'm super proud of everything that she's accomplished. I'm so happy for her and where she's headed, and I'm gonna let her share, what has changed for her in these last couple weeks. I think she's hopping on from another device, but as you're hopping on, can you just share with me where you are, where are you guys tuning in from? Oh my God, yay, we got Erika.
Anybody can do this business, guys. Anybody can do this.
If we could have technical difficulties somehow, some way, anybody could do this, right? Right,
Totally.
Erika? Oh my God. So I don't even know how people can see it, if it's like split screen or if it's the little box. I don't know, because I know there's different ways of putting it, but this is the first time I do it. So, hey, welcome to my broadcast. How you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
How's your day going today so far?
Amazing. Anybody who doesn't understand what a gift we have just waking up in the morning, you need your head shaken because it's awesome. It's amazing, guys. We're so blessed.
Yes, we're blessed. We're blessed. I love that. So I'm sitting outside because I love to do like my videos in like nature. I don't know why, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna talk to Erika. I gotta share her story. I want to ask her a couple questions, and most of my viewers don't know who the heck you are. So come tell the world, who are you, where you from, and a little bit about your background and what do you do?
Well, first off, you're in Orlando, and I think my daughter's actually watching right now, so she's in Orlando too, so that's pretty cool. Just want to shout out to her real quick. Hey, Mari, what's up? Yeah, I am pretty new to the online industry. I started network marketing last year, and it was really challenging for me to really make it. It was really hard. It was a big struggle, and I think if anybody's been in that industry, they can relate to. It was tough. I had to go after people that were friends or family or acquaintances or the poor lady at the grocery store or whatever, and I was just like flailing miserably. And then I learned about this this marketing group, and I joined, and it's not only my business that has changed, but like everything about me has changed, and it's been so crazy. I've had, you know, I was the kind of person that when I heard those income stories, maybe you guys can relate, because when I heard those income stories of, you know, the various people and how they made X amount of money in this amount of time, or, you know, they went from this situation to that situation. It was just kind of like, oh, well, those are those people. And, you know, like I'm not, you know, I know I can do it, but I can't really do it. And that was really what I felt. And it wasn't until I got into this marketing group that it was just like, my mind started to expand, my confidence started to grow, and I didn't feel like I was harassing anybody, and I didn't have any rejection anymore, and it was just like very natural, and I could really just be myself. And in being myself, I started to make money, and I had my income explosion where in 1 week I made $4,000, and then the next week I made another
Wait a minute. Wait,
$1,000.
hold on. Wait, stop. Wait a minute. You made $4,000 in 1 week, girl.
I did. It was nuts, because prior to that, I
Can you
hadn't
believe
even
that
made.
though? Can you feel it? It's so surreal, right?
It's totally surreal. Like, saying it is totally crazy, you know, because I used to watch people that would say stuff like that, and I'd be like, oh, you know, it's some kind of, like, you know, they're doing something unethical, or they're like, you know, exaggerating, or like there's something that's not right about it. But, you know, it's real. And it's crazy because I used to work in corporate, and the most I ever used to make was like about 5 grand in a month. And that's not
Whoa.
including, yeah. And so just to go from that to, it's just the possibilities now are just so open. And that's, you know, like, that's not even, honestly, that's not even that big of a deal. Like, it's possible to do much more than that. So it's not like I did the biggest you could do or anything like that. I just followed the simple steps. And really, the one thing that I had to do, though, is I had to surrender my pride and my ego, because I thought that, you know, I could do it in a way that, you know, just was like the way that I felt good about doing. And, you know, I'm not gonna step out of my comfort zone. I'm just gonna, you know, be this little meek person. And that's the person that didn't make any money. You know, when I was hiding who I was, and when I wasn't being open and honest with like who I am as a person and what I want to do, and, you know, just trying to people please and stuff like that, that's not, that's like trying to stifle a flower from growing, you know, like, it's not going to grow if you put like something on top of it. And, but when you just kind of like let yourself open and shine, and you have to have somebody showing you how to do that, though, because I didn't have that before. Whoa, sorry. About broke
That
something
was
there.
very important. I'm glad that you mentioned that, because that was very important to me as well. You know, I did network marketing for you know, a couple of years, and although you know, for me, I thought I was doing great, but then when I started seeing, you know, what the possibilities were, and you know, how we weren't getting to where we wanted to be, I was like, man, we're missing something. Like, we need somebody to like kind of like hold our hands and guide us in the right direction. And you know, putting our ego down, especially for Jose as well, because he came from a business background, like doing business, like brick and mortar business. And we thought we knew what the hell we were doing, because we've done business in the past. But then, you know, when it comes down to the online world, you know, if you don't have somebody to guide you and to kind of like help you skip the learning curve all the time, help you skip that 2 to 5 year learning curve, that's what, you know, the bigger possibilities are. Like, you know, they're almost at, you know, hand reach, like you can like touch it, feel it, success, you know. And I'm super excited about everything that's going on, and I wanted to get you on and share, because you know, some people say, you know, I'm too quiet, or I'm too shy, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And I see you as like this like quiet butterfly, like this little caterpillar that has been growing in the past couple weeks, and it's been amazing to watch you grow as a person, because we do teach a lot of self-development. So it's not only about watching you grow as a person, but watching your income grow, you know, watching what you're teaching your children now is so much more than just the income, you know, and kind of like the ripple effects we're creating in the world, like our mentor tells us all the time, right? If you want to add anything to that.
Yeah, totally. There's so much, I mean, you just said like so much. There was so much content in what you just said. And before I got like an actual mentor, I was, and no offense to anybody who's doing this, but I was like, I've got a YouTube mentor. I watch all of his YouTube videos. I watch, seminars and things like that. But when you don't have someone that you can really, who kind of puts your feet to the fire and, gives you that tough love and really kind of holds up the mirror for you to look at, if you don't have that in like an actual person that you're interacting with, like right now, this is an energy portal, and we're interacting with one another, and we're even interacting with you guys that are watching it. And if you don't have that with someone, it's not the same. It's not the same. And if I would have had to wait 2 to 4 years to make it, I would be back in corporate. And, I'm good at that, but I didn't love that. And I love what I do now. I love what I do. I know you do too. And it's just, there's such a difference. And I honestly, I used to think too, like the mentors who were saying you need to have a mentor. I was like, oh, well, they're just saying that because they want to have people. But it's totally true, guys. Anybody who's successful, like across the board, and people who are still successful right now, they all have mentors. Like Oprah Winfrey has a mentor. Yeah, you think she had figured it out by now. She still has a mentor. So, it's just, you have to surrender that pride and ego. You have to say, if I'm not, even if you're successful right now, if you're not where you want to be, then you need to hold that mirror up and you need to check it, check yourself, because, you can say, oh, well, I've done this and I've done that and I'm, this and I'm that. But if you're still like wanting something more, then you have to look at yourself and say, and be able to accept help from someone.
I love that. I love that. That all goes with surrendering, surrendering our pride and ego. Oh my God, I get that. Now that you mentioned about the whole videos and YouTube, let's talk about that, because I get that all the time. People be like, oh, I have a mentor. My mentor is Grant Cardone and Tony Robbins. Can you call Tony Robbins right now? Can you get on a FaceTime call with Tony Robbins? Can you get on a FaceTime call with Grant Cardone? I mean, don't get it twisted. They are all awesome. I'm actually reading one of Tony Robbins' books right now, and I want to go to the, Walk on Fire with him. So don't get it twisted. They are amazing at what they do. It's not that we're telling you not to follow them. They're awesome. Keep following them. But what I mean about a mentor, just like how Erika shared, somebody that you can have, live interaction with, that you can ask a question, that you have a community of people that already learned from that person, that you can, if I have a question right now, I can message Erika, she'll be available. Community. So I love that as well. So proud of you. I've been watching you grow. We're not even part of the same team, guys, but leaders each other out, and that's kind of our motto, and that's what we want to do. We want to create more leaders in the world, not followers. Help people get to their financial goals, and also help them become the best versions of themselves. So with that being said, thank you, Erika, for coming on. Any last words before we wrap it up? You can take it over. I give you the mic to close this up.
I would just say, guys, that, if you're listening to this right now, there's some part of you that's awake, and you're awake in a sea of people that are asleep. And so you have a responsibility to yourself to do something. Okay. You have a responsibility. It's not to me. It's not to Jennifer. You have it to yourself to take that step and be the person that you want to be, however it is, whether it's with our group or another group or whatever. But you're already on that path, guys, or you wouldn't be watching this right now. So you need to step up, face yourself, and take that next step so that you can live the life that you want to be living. So I know you can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I had no self-esteem. I was like in a very dark place, and all it takes is that decision. So make that decision, and you can do it, guys. And Jennifer is awesome. She's a great leader. She's got an amazing team. You would be happy to be with her. She's just fabulous. You're awesome.
Same to you. Anybody that's watching this on Erika's feed, I mean, she is amazing. Go and message her, ask for more information, because I'll tell you guys this much, your life will never be the same. And we believe in you. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.